Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibulheim and Total War. Warhammer 3. Malakai Makaisen, the Slayer Engineer, has convinced the Slayer King, Ungrim Iron Fist, to join his ranks. And what a glorious day it shall be. Now the Silver Pinnacle. I do want this. This army is in a good spot. It's a bad army. Well, it's a pretty bad army, but it's in a good spot. By convincing the Slayer King to join us, we of course have taken command over all of this beautiful, mountainous territory. But we've also taken command of all of his armies. And since the AI gets massive reductions to their upkeep, we are in the red by around about 14,000 gold. Which is pretty bad. So, we have to go through all of the characters and decide what we wish to keep and what we wish to expel. Now, of course, I could have done this before the video started, but I thought you'd like to see what exactly we're working with. So we'll start with the zones, and then we'll go into the armies. Scratch that. We'll start with the armies and then we'll go into the zones because then we can look at where we want to expand. So, we have Morek Steelbeard. As far as our lord is concerned, he's level 2. Not interested really in keeping him. However, his stack is juicy. Those be Doomseekers. Not a huge fan of the Giant Slayers. The Giant Slayers are basically armor-piercing Slayers. Their stats are much better though. But these were the dedicated, like, armor-piercing Slayers before the Doomseekers. And now, the Giant Slayers and the Doomseekers are equal, but the Doomseekers are more anti-infantry focused. So I think I'm just going to cut all this. And we're down to K. Alright, let's keep going. I'd like to keep this stack if I can. I mean, you know, minus the Lord, but we can just push him into somebody else. We have a Thane, a Dwarven Lord, a Dowie Lord with a Thane. Okay. As you are level 7, I wouldn't mind keeping you. You could be juicy. He's rocking... Ooh, he has Grudge Settler Slayers. Okay. Slayers, Hammerer, Iron Drake, Rangers. I think every Slayer pirate I see gets the boot. Unconditional. Like a few Goblin Hewers. Now, I'm a personal fan of Rangers on paper, but they have not done well for me. TBH, this whole army might be a boot. I think it is. It hurts to get rid of a few Grudge Slayers, but remember, for each army on the field, we get an additional exponential increase to our upkeep. So if we can cut full armies, we probably should. I think I'm going to cut this guy as well. Okay. Now we have a Kazadni Grobinutter. There's a name. And while personally I'd like to cut him, seizing the Silver Pinnacle is pretty good. We might have to cut this guy. I don't want to. I want his Doomseekers, but might have to be done. Alric Starkeeper. Ooh, you're level 18. Okay. Level 18 Rune Lord with Wrath and Ruin and Slowness. Okay, I can work with those choices. He's on his Anvil. He's got Grimnir's Heirs and Axe Lord. This choice is kind of unfortunate. But like I said, we can live with it. Okay. He has with him a level 13 Thane. Here is level 5 Thane. Slayers, Miners with Blasting Charges. This army can go. It does kind of suck to get rid of a level... What are you? 18 Thane? But this should cut the cost tremendously. Okay, that was about 4 grand. Beautiful, beautiful. Might keep this guy. He is level 13 after all. And then we have Ungrim himself. We are presently not at war with the Greenskins, the Crooked Moon.
Ready for bossing!
And this army cannot take that garrison, I don't think. I mean, let's be honest. Ungrim himself is an absolute monster. But honestly, I don't think they can take this. What are you? 16? Slowness, Damping, Wrath and Ruin. Cleanse Corruption. Not bad, not bad. Master of the Forge.
What?
Okay. You have Trollhammer Torpedoes. These are these hit so bloody hard. They are dedicated anti-large, which is not really something we struggle with. Again, Mr. Ungrim, my Slayer King. Losing, huh? Okay, you already have the Slayer's Ward. I see.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
It'd be great. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to war with, the Greenskins soon. But, is this industry? Of course it is. I'm going to cut this for a wall.
To war.
War with the Greenskins is inevitable. These are our one of our unreconcilable enemies. But since we're not at war yet,
Dargo demands blood.
I do think we'll fall back. And if we could, like, position him up here to merge these armies, that'd make me happy. Maybe even merge these armies. Oh. Ungrim. If we can stomach one round. These are quite cheap. I like that. If we can stomach one round of negative income to take this and disband this army, that would be grand. Because this is the army to cut, right? I just need them to auto this and we can move on.
What do you want?
This is going to hurt my soul. I think this has to go. Actually, hold on. Do you have a Slayer Ward? Oh, you do. Alright, we'll cut the hammer.
Lord of Clan Morgan. To war.
What do we need here? This isn't a very strong garrison, so we actually don't need all of this. I'm pinching pennies right now to try and hold the stack, you know? Do you have a Slayer Ward? You do.
My axe thirsts for war.
And we have no movement, correct? Correct. Except for Ungrim.
For clan honor.
And this guy.
What? I am the Slayer King.
Mr. Slayer King,
Very well.
you're expensive.
Work.
Okay, we'll cut the Quarrelers.
Aye.
We're at the point of sustain.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Actually, I hate these characters. Just cut them. Okay.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
So I'm going to sit in this garrison.
The Slayer King.
I may get attacked. I may not. I hope I don't. You are also building raw income. Okay. In a way, I can respect it, but... My goodness. We're not going to build anything because we are, of course, in the red. Alright. From here, let's take a look at our domain. So in the northern World's Edge Mountain, we have Karakungor, which gives us the gold smelter. You love to see it. And we have, for some god's forsaken reason, a Slayer building here. We also have a forge, which should not be here. In Karek Raziak, nearby, we have raw income, naturally, and an arms foundry. I'm kind of okay with this. And in Kazad Urkulaz, we have the siege workshop, raw income, and the barracks, which we will cut. I'm okay with the siege building being here. In Peak Pass, the home of the Slayer King, we have Nashrak's Lair, which is a ranger barracks, a regular barracks, and the growth building. You can cut the growth building. You're almost fully upgraded. I'm okay keeping these, I suppose. Because there's a strong chance the vampires could declare on us as well, so we could easily muster an army here. In Karakadrin, the Slayer King's capital, where he has begun his home of the Slayer cult. Okay, we're at tier 4. You love to see it. Granting us additional recruit rank, hero capacity for Dragon Slayers, blah, blah, blah. And the ability to recruit Slayers. Fantastic. We have Gromril's Forge, so we can... Or excuse me, the Rune Forge, so we can start getting Iron Breakers. Fantastic, we'll keep it. We have a fully upgraded siege engine. Good. We have raw income. Fair enough. And we have the Engineer's Hall. No walls here in your capital city. But this is one step away from the Thunder Barge, so I'm in. Here in Rib Peaks, at the Fallen King's Mountain, we have growth, control, and income. We'll cut the growth. In Grom Peak, near Zufbar, we have the Goat Herd, which is giving us growth as well, so that's fine. It's a unique building. We can keep it. We can cut this. Maybe we keep it till tier 4. We do have one Oath Gold building. Thank the Ancestor Gods. We don't need the Slayer Shrine. And we have walls, alright? Here in Dead Rock Gap, we have Mount Gunbaldo. Excuse me, Mount Gunbad. With another Ranger Barracks, which will be cut, and another Barracks, which will be cut, and a gold mine. We need walls here. It's a gold mine. Más importante. We have the World's Edge Archery, which has raw income, walls, and blank space. That can be controlled once we're not in the red. We have the High Place, which is a Rune Forge, raw income, and control. And then we partially controlled the Silver Road, where the High King was, and we've already demolished the things that don't matter here. I would personally prefer more income or more Oath Gold per minute until we get the 500s up and rolling, but this will do for now. We're in the red, but we can stomach this for one turn until we take the Silver Pinnacle. Okay, thank you all for your patience as we go through that. I hope somebody enjoyed that.
To die in battle.
We just need to establish... For now, we're going to go command all the way across. Because we have reduced control from Confederating. I believe that is a 10-turn malice. Someone can correct me if I am wrong, which wouldn't be that surprising, considering I am often wrong. I would build this outpost, Katerin, if I was capable. Alrighty.
Bring me law and lost
wisdom,
and I shall treat with you well.
My girl.
Very well.
Let us be the best of friends. Now, there is an incredible artillery boon for killing Elspeth von Draken, but I would rather be her friend. I would like to trade with you.
Long may our understanding continue.
I agree.
Eyes.
Trade is going to be an important asset. Who are you at war with? You're at war with the defenders of the... Okay, sure.
Let us stumble.
My rule of thumb is that when you can kill the defenders of the Grape Clan, you kill the defenders of the Grape. I just remembered why I'm tilted. Wulfric, that son of a bitch, is back. Before I press this end turn button, let's take a look at the changes in the Great Book of Grudges. By confederating with Ungrim, we have raised the cost of confederating with other Dawe. It looks like, yes, the High King has been felled. Of course, we were just looking at that. Belagar is down to a single settlement. Getting kind of own. The White Dwarf is down to 3, and Thorek is down to 5. So my fellow Dawe are not faring particularly well. And we are about to trigger Nollengrom. The highest possible level of the Age of Reckoning. And Krakadrak is being threatened.
Shut, if you will.
This probably war.
Hold your tongue.
Soon to be. Tretch, you want... Oh. Isn't Tretch across the map? This is the last of Clan Molder's forces, committing honorable seppuku by throwing their lives away. Probably should have destroyed Throt earlier instead of heading north, but It is what it is. Malakai is in hot pursuits. And we have gotten the Age of Reckoning Ungrim. This is, of course, the highest possible rank. Fantastic. We can thank Throt for this. Giving us +5 control in all provinces, +50 growth in all provinces, -50% upkeep for the Grudge Settler units, all armies. All Grudge Settler units have been added to the Grudge Settler mercenaries, and we get a temporary Grudge Settler force. And with the new Age of Reckoning concluded, a new one must begin. And we shall enter a new age right away. I received a tip, thank you, Brian, that it's probably never worth it to delay the next reckoning, because by delaying the reckoning, you need 20% more settled grudges to get, all of the stages. And it's probably better to eat like a mid buff than it is to never have Ungrim again. So we're going to just go straight into it. And it kind of works out. Oh, hey, Crooked Moon is growing. Nice. High King's Tribute, more stuff. I had a thought I was going for. Something was growing. Deep in the loins.
The past is the past.
Okay, I think Malakai's going to go this way.
Demon Slayer.
This guy's going to go here and clean this up.
All right.
I would pursue Wolfric, but Malakai has Slaneshi demons in sight, and I'm pretty sure he can just auto his way to victory.
This'll do. Burn that
This was territory that belonged... Oh, the Armor of Fortune. Fantastic. This was territory that once belonged to us, but has been sieged down into oblivion. Courtesy of Slanesh. Like I said, this guy will reclaim this stuff.
Demon Slayer.
I really wish I could reach you. Wish I could reach anyone. I could go for an ambush, I suppose.
Keep your axes close.
Look at all those buffs.
Never so grim there in a bush. But that armor's heavy.
Grim there in a bush.
Dishonored.
Demons be damned. I don't think this is relevant anymore. We were doing... Ah, yes, Tactician, of course.
What?
Malakai. I don't know what good Deadly Onslaught is for a ranged character, but we'll take it.
Innovator.
Ulrika. Ulrika. You could go Earthing. Sure. I don't know.
Hey up.
Garagrim. Alright. So I remember that. Are we facing many of those? Wait. This applies to just everyone all of the time? Huh. As War Mourner, it is Garagrim's duty to tend to the Shrine of Grimnir, allowing him to open up the temple's store of ancient rune axes left in tribute. Sure. The Slayer army grows. Although this isn't the most Slayer-heavy army in the world, but it'll do.
Summon me if you do.
You.
Aye.
Take this.
For the wisdom of the layer.
You have done well.
Onward.
I don't think I'm able to delete all of this. Yeah, because there's a hero in the army.
Time for a reckoning. My axe thirsts for war.
Okay,
Let
we're
us
in the green.
begin. Master of runecraft.
And like I said, this army can probably unite with... Do we dare run down to Ungrim?
If you say so, Beardling. Casting the roots.
You just call me Beardling? I mean, I guess that makes sense. But we'll go with die. Yeah. I was going to build walls, but who needs walls? I don't need walls. Go with control. Build that. You can build some walls, sir.
I am the Slayer King.
You are.
Yes, my oath is intact. Fine.
One rag?
We'll move back and see if Skarsnik is feeling frisky. I kind of don't want to invest in this area, but I'll build those just in case.
Grow restless.
Mount Gunbado. Ooh, the Brightstone Mine. Yeah, this is a place we need to hold for sure, at all costs. We can build some walls. We can break the walls down when we're not, like, on the front
Seek our
line.
doom.
These two armies will merge together. All will be well. This is why Tretch was mad at us. Okay. There's Skarsnik. I think Skarsnik is feeling frisky, team. Not too keen on fighting a war on two fronts, but it is what it is. We have one more before we can get to the final tier of the guilds. What do we want here? We are gathering root oath gold at quite a nice pace, and we'll spend it on the Oath of Loyalty for more recruitment. More recruitment, more good. We're down to 11 gold.
Hypothermia would be a poor death.
Let's see how it fares. Killing Wolfric is going to just boost us straight into... It'll probably boost us over 2 levels of the Age of Reckoning, won't it? Okay. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I wasn't going to do this, but since we're here... I mean... Alright, well... At least these aren't miners. We have some durability. So we're in an interesting position where there's a strong chance we can just use these this awkward terrain to line of sight the very heavy weapon team build we've got going on here. However, they also just have catapults, and the Plague Claw catapults kind of thump, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm none too keen on a war on two fronts, you know? That doesn't sound very entertaining. These towers have been heavily nerfed. But I mean, I don't know. They're Skaven. Maybe it'll be okay. Who are you? We have one more quarreler somewhere. I mean, all we need to do is really hide away from the Rattling Gunners. And maybe it'll be okay. You're here. Ah, there. And here. Got it. Alright, well. I mean, there are storm vermin here, right? Yeah. I don't know, team. This one seems unlikely. It said valiant defeat, so... I am perfectly happy if the Plague Claw Catapult wants to waste its ammunition on miners. This makes me less happy. But, you never know. Okay. kind of shooting it. The catapult doesn't have line of sight. This is going to be the most useless catapult of my time. Tower down. How are we doing? Tower down. Yeah, I think this is a surrender play. Gatling gunners did work as expected. Alright, I'm just gonna surrender this. I didn't mean to play this anyway. There might have been something there if... Well, first of all, if it was a city, we might have been able to cheese something out there, but... Maybe if I... had, like, moved out against them or hunkered down in the middle, we might have been able to do something, but... As it stands... That was a loss all the way.
Demon Slayer.
I hate how quickly they're moving.
Keep up.
If I force march this...
There be demons at home.
Here we go.
Let's to do.
That'll do.
Everything was dwarven once. This is again.
Everything was dwarven once.
Demon Slayer.
I don't think that was exactly true. I mean, I know there were a lot of dwarven territories once upon a time. But, I think it was mostly the old world, right?
Bane of demons.
Cooldown for runes. That sounds fun. And you know what? Let's go Stubborn Mastery.
What?
Give us some magic resistance. Ammunition for our army. This is a Thane who has Keeper of the Gates. Guardian is pretty good, especially for the Slayers. Ironbeard. Ooh, that's spicy. Wanderer I don't care about. Ironbeard gives us more explosives for the Ironbreakers. I think I'm going to go Keeper of the Gate. I don't really plan on using Hammerers, but having Guardian will just make the Slayer duo kind of unkillable.
Malakai.
What's up, Malakai? Suppose we go the Rune of Grimnia
Explosives expert.
for Gotrek. I like the Gotrek and Felix rework.
Follow at your peril.
And now we're going to chase down Wolfric.
I'll figure it out.
And it's time to start our war against the Sarl.
This'll do. Move that stuff in, lads.
We'll plant some fields.
The past is the past.
Just to really grind it in there. Alright, we'll build Minotaur.
Well, that'll come in handy.
Have to chase them down all the way down. Down. Looks like the Skaven are coming.
Vengeful Runelord.
So we can force march that far, or we can hop that far. Perfect.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath. Not in this life.
I think we'll keep going. Like I said, I want to unite these armies. This army... Oh yeah, we're just waiting for him to go away. Are you a Slayer? You're a level 19 Slayer. Alright. Join your king.
That's a demon slayer job. Not with just an axe.
Did you say that's a Demon Slayer job? That is the hero, of course. Grongni's Blessing. Income from all buildings plus 5%. That's what you like to see. That's what you love to hear. I guess I'll build this. I want to build walls because this is on the front line, but let's be honest. Will those save me? Probably not. We will reestablish control over the mountains of hell. And I think that's our turn. Yeah. Are there any chances I can do this? Don't. There might be. There might not be. We can always move on to the next one. And the Skaven are going hard. But I will hold at Mount Gunbado. I was willing to risk all of that territory. Because it was kind of, you know, beyond the stretch of my reach. You want peace, don't you? Ah, no. The Dowie, do not forget. The Dowie do not forgive. Our runesmith is ready, I don't care.
Engineer, we'll make it.
I'm gonna chase this asshole down.
A spot of dwarven know-how and we'll win.
Then
Slayer,
I'm gonna turn my attention on Azazel.
Doom Chaser.
I'd say it looks like Wolfric has finally accepted his fate, but let's be
I
honest.
hope we're outnumbered.
Ooh. I'm gonna fight this one myself. I'm gonna prove to myself that I can fight. Because after that mistakenly attempted defense, oh, I feel bad. We're gonna be fighting like Elgi. Ugh. Gross. Disgusting. If I send the Ironbreaker... You know, I think I'll give them a target. I'll put him right here. Come at me.
Demon Slayer.
I do really like... I did enjoy putting these over here. And then, like, moving them up to attack these. And since they're over here, you guys can be over here. And since they're over here, you can be over here. Actually, this guy should be, like, more in the middle. Although, fighting through trees is really hard. At least their speed's okay. Time for the front line. In quotation marks. Let's go, boys. We have a Ungrim. Gergrim. The engineer who's going to go over here. A Thane. And of course, the Runesmith. Now, Ulthar's Raiders are going to hang out here. I'm going to try and micro them properly this time. I love these guys, but I've never been able to make them work. We have to rectify this egregious mistake. Iron Drakes are kind of weird in that they have to sort of need line of sight. We'll see what we can do. Put you here. Put you guys back. Positioning is super important as the Dowie. We have our Gyro Bomber of the Gods, the Skyhammer Squadron, which gets infinite value by itself. You go here. You guys move up. You guys go here. You guys, what are we going to shoot? You shoot that. You shoot that. You shoot that. And all of you need to be on guard. You as well. Okay. The only infantry I'm really afraid of are the Berserkers, which I don't see. Cool. And the Skyhammer has a job. A very important job. You guys gonna go here? Wolfric, my boy. You there? Go there. Oh, here we go. Rangers of Ulthar. Cut him down. Oh. This guy kind of needs to be nearby his friends. Where's the Skyhammer? Oh, Ulfric got absolutely fucked. I look away for 1 second. I love to see it. Just shooting to your blob there. They're dead. Okay, Ulthar's got hit by the chariot, but that's okay. I want the Skyhammers to just eviscerate the mammoths, but I see something spicier first. Do you see what I see? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, the Sky Bomber. Yes. I'm half-mast right now. I need to hear this. You are right. Houston, we have no problems. Button. I don't know which one it is. Negation it is. I was going to slow it down. We killed Ulfric. Fantastic. But I couldn't find the button. Because, you know, I don't know runesmiths. The fuck is a runesmith? It's a wannabe magician. Do not tell them I said that. I will never hear the end of it. Go that way. Shoot up and over. Doesn't matter. The Slayer strength. It's annoying how much damage the javelins do to me. You hate to see it. I'm just dodging. And part of what makes the Skyhammer so strong is that as you're dodging, you can shoot, you know? It's beautiful. It was perfect. Down to the last detail. I never even, like, told people to attack. They just kind of did their thing. And that was it. Do I even need to chase them? I kind of want to kill these men. Ah, it's okay. A decisive victory with no losses. A decisive victory with 67 losses. Apparently, the Grudge throwers got kind of crumped. I bet these guys slipped onto them while I wasn't paying attention. Seems very unlikely. But hey, 14% replenishment is a lot. And now for realsies. Wulfric will not escape me.
Come with Doom Chaser.
Got to the Koopa. The Koopa? So, you've roundly marmalized the Eternal Challenger. He'll be back for a rematch, and soon. Of that you can be certain. Giving bonus versus infantry to a Demon Slayer is pretty good.
Dishonored.
These guys, of course, are dedicated anti-large. I don't know if dedicated is the right word. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, not even dedicated. They just have bonus versus anti-large. Dedicated is when, like, half of their melee attack and weapons rate is coming from their bonus. Quite a few of the lower tier spears are that way, where, like, they're just trash unless they're fighting large targets. Zufbar 42 pounders, an army ability. Cool. Sounds fun.
Hey up.
We have our Thane here. You could do with some damage, bud. I have no weapons for you, I'm afraid. Could make my own, I suppose. But we're using our Oath Gold for knowledge right now. Malakai Makaisen. I think we're waiting to tier up, right? Yeah, I have 20 growth. I wonder what the cap is. Hello. Alright. Ungrim. Take it all. What does his army need now? A true Slayer would say nothing.
Cargo demands blood.
So nothing. Just needs more Slayers.
The
How are your
Slayer
skills,
king
Ungrim?
seeks death.
Oh, you went Axe Lord. Alright, that's fine. This is tilting. How could you be the Slayer King and not go Grimnir's heirs? It's fine. Oh, it's okay.
Restless.
I'm not
I must
I'm not mad.
fulfill my Slayer oath.
He does have his crown and his dragon cloak, which is good. It looks like... Okay, one more level and he'll be issued that quest. Can we do quests for the AI? I have so many of these. I feel like I can't? We might have to make the purple weapon and give it to him then if we can't get his weapon. We'll check it out next level.
It shall be done.
You, my good sir.
Ah,
Oh, the runesmith have special... Oh.
To die in battle.
What did you do?
Aye.
Nothing. Okay, fine.
I have the
Alright,
forge
that's cool.
knife.
And who are you?
Dragon Slayer.
Ah, Dragon Slayer to join the Slayer King. Couldn't be more poetic if I tried.
Arms and ready.
Okay. Economy is fixed. Armies are stretched a little thin. What is My girl.
All right.
Look at her go. Okay, okay. The Black Rose of the Empire is doing work. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh yeah, I was taking this over and then Sigvald came over here like a dick. Hey, my good friend. Can I even do this?
I am Malice. Kill me.
I don't think I can. Where's Ursus?
Our shared cause.
I can't trade this to anybody because we're not adjacent. I mean, there is someone I could trade it to, but trading with Chaos is like just heresy. Right?
Are you avert your eyes, grotesquerie? I forbid you to look upon this beautiful visage.
Like, this is just true. This is a grudgeon right here. I think this is a grudgeon team. But strategically speaking, this is the right play.
Yes. Good.
Avert your eyes, friends. Oh, that hurt my soul a little bit. Okay, let's see what, ooh, the Little Grom. Little Grom, I don't know what it is, but Little Grom supposedly just fucking slaps. And as this is in between, Fort Yakova could fall to her, though. What do we got? Heavy War Sleds? A Frostworm? They did buff the Frostworm. It used to be absolute garbage. I mean, War Sleds and Little Grom is kind of all we would want, right? Winged Lancers wouldn't be awful either. Alright, Kislev, let's see what you've got.
Am I lucky or unlucky?
One day the grudge shall be righted. Entering peace with a Slaneshi creature. But there are greater wrongs to be dealt with. Little else matters in the face of the green-skinned threats, the Skaven threats, and of course, the traitor kin, the Dowry Czar.
Hiss! Where's the name?
No. I'm itching, chomping at the bit for Kislev to declare on you. It'll be glorious. Magnificent. This could be a problem. Okay, we're already building that. So I would love to build Control and Oath Gold here, I think. And then I kind of want a wall here. For no particular reason. This is the reason. This right here. Freaking, that's the reason. Malakai! Take this, please.
We'll make it right for the answer.
Take this, please.
Bring those cannons to bear. It's not home, but it'll do for now. For
Control, please.
glorious day.
Oath Gold, please. Yeah. Suppose I could tier that. Maybe tiering it up is better. I know I had $6 grand to upgrade the blimp, but
Dishonored.
let's be honest.
Let's be having them. Chasm, ha!
I fought Wolfric previously,
Demon Slayer.
so I don't have to fight him now.
Quickly, have it up.
Farewell.
Let us find our depths. Take it for the
The eternal challenger is no more. Ooh, the Trickster's Helm. Fantastic. The World Walkers have been destroyed. And finally, we can reestablish control over the giant home provinces. It's only been 49 turns.
of demons.
And I finally have control over my own territory.
Remember for this.
Blessed by Grungni for more shooty.
Follow at your peril.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Suppose we go learn an intuition. Sure. Whatever. Mr. Thane, max training, that'll do. Ungrim. Tapestry of Oaths. Sure. We also kind of want Slayer. I think I want Slayer first. Leading into Slayer King. For sure.
To doom, then.
I lost resource dwarven beer. Unacceptable. Okay, so with this army, what do we need? I'd like to have an engineer. Wait, would I? Do I care? You know what I want?
Yes.
I want something I probably shouldn't get. Why can't I hire adventure units? Because there are no adventure units to be had. I think we'll just get mercenaries. Now, we know the Skaven are in here doing something. I think we're just going to wait for our Dragon Slayer. And then I'll grab the Grudge Settlers. We can have 3 Grudge Settlers. This guy makes... Yeah, 3 Grudge Settlers for 19. That guy makes 20. We move out. The Slayer King officially slaps ass. In a good way.
That Garagrim should take a break.
Population surplus for newly captured settlements. That's kind of spicy. Can I get all of these? Diplomacy with Empire, Kislev, Cathay, and Bretonnia? Wow. Removes and prevents all blocked tunnels in all deep locations. I haven't built a single deep yet. Kind of hurts my souls. My soul. I don't have multiple souls.
Blood makes you invincible.
Or do I?
Nonsense.
It's a grand to make the super weapons. We might need to start raiding towards this, depending on if this quest triggers.
Slayer oath.
I don't believe it will, though, because we are not playing as the Slayer King. We have the Eyes of Grungni. We're working on the... Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make to grab his weapon. Which is unfortunate. The Axe of Dargo is pretty spicy. We've seen firsthand the power it wields as he crushes me in the Epidemius playthrough. It might have been more worth... I don't know what happens when you abandon a settlement, but it might have been worth it to abandon the Serpent Jetty instead of trading with, what's his face? Cool. Just kidding! The Axe of Dargo. Look at it. Upkeep reduction, increase income, reduce recruitment, +6 melee attack, +6 bonus versus large, and the Axe of Dargo weapon. Raw stat-wise, this isn't particularly impressive, but this cooldown, he can take on the world. Especially if it's large. Also, we get 500 Citadel Grudges, which will continue to help us towards this. We have 11 turns to get a lot of grudges. I need 20,000 grudges settled. While I'm chasing this asshole? I'm not even gonna bother repairing this. We repair naturally, so. Hello. I'm looking for... Here it is. You have no more movement? I was going to have Gotrek block the army, so it couldn't run away from me. Here we are.
If he wants it done right.
And so begins the Great War.
Don't stop till you're dead.
The Great Conquest.
Bane of demons.
We'll stick together.
Shoes might have been an idea.
There's Azazel.
Not frustrate me.
I mean, I suppose we could have this guy fight Azazel, since he's here. And then Huh. Kislev being this far is weird. And then Ungrim can kind of, you know, go through here, bonk Bellicor, swing around, that sort of thing. Did I say Belagar? Malakai. Belagar is an interesting character because he's really cool. But I don't think as a, like, combat character he's particularly effective. Slayer of Legends. Oh yeah, as he kills people he gets stronger. That's nice. There's only like three characters in the game that have that effect.
Slayer.
That sounds right. But the only other person I can name is Scarbrand.
Witness my doom.
All right, what do we want in this army? I think we need some artillery. I mean, we have a Goblin Hewer. I kind of want a gyro. These are Trollhammer gyros. Are those good? They're okay. What can I recruit from? Global. I mean, it makes sense that a Slayer King has Goblin Hewers, right? But what I wanted to get is something I probably shouldn't. Oh, I just go Gyro Bombers. I was going to say I could get Grudge Rakers. I fucking love Grudge Rakers. I know they're not like the greatest and they're a little tricky to use, which is of course a detriment to me, to yours truly. I kind of just want Gyro Bombers, though. Gyro Bombers are so good.
I grow restless.
Casually points at the Skyhammer Squadron's performance. Problem is, it's 4 freaking turns. 4 turns! I guess what I could do...
To die in battle.
Maybe I just get a regular Thunderer. The Thunderers are pretty goated, not gonna lie. What if I cut this Iron Drake Trollhammer, and then I just get two of those? I were looking on the diplomacy thing.
Welcome, ancient allies.
Sigmar's will.
I agree.
Step forth, true friend.
I'm just gonna take all your money because it looks like you're about to die. The ogres want to trade. To be fair, I think the dwarves would trade with the ogres.
Who called? By Sigma's will, come in.
Never yield.
I'm not sure.
I am useful. My next meal brings itself to me.
Ah, that sounds like a grudgeon to me. Okay, that was some money. Am I really just gonna wait one turn and then sit for one? I think I am. I just picture in my mind in the... Oh, what was it? One of the earlier Dowie trailers. They had this... Oh. Is that... Well, that's unfortunate. They had this scene where there were gyrocopters like flying through the deep road and like just around all of the different dwarven structures, and it was so hype. This is a close defeat. I think we'll leave it at that. Like I said, the garrisons tend not to have a whole bunch of killing prowess, so...
Doom chaser.
Well, that's rude.
No.
Alright, we'll send you this way.
They up.
Send you this way. Into the fray.
Take it for the High King.
Oh, Executioner's Axe. Could be good for a runesmith. I swear to all, that's fucking unholy.
Right.
Okay, this should trap him in though, right? He has to attack this.
Left, right, left, right.
Like, he's stuck, right? That's how Zone of Control works. He has to either attack this or attack me, and then he's dead. And then we can go this way. Ungrim.
The slayer in me seeks death.
I just want double gyrocopters. Or quad gyros. I just want quad gyros. Alright, there we go. Dream fulfilled. I swear if someone attacks me now... Oh, they're gonna... Why are we here? There's a small chance they don't attack me. Very, very small chance.
Follow at your peril.
They're gonna attack me, aren't they? They're gonna do it. They're gonna... I just know it. They're gonna fucking attack me. We're gonna lose all of the progress. Lose all the progress on my recruitment. I'll be sitting there for 6-ish turns for no reason because I didn't start recruiting earlier because I'm bad at the game. Because I thought I'd just grab mercenaries and move on, but then I realized I want gyro bombers because they're cool. Clan Angren was destroyed. Written a grudge for the books. Oh. They didn't come at me. Well, that is curious.
To doom, then. Death beckons.
Owning Erengrad is always a good feeling. Because this place has, like, one of the most powerful ports in the game. Voila. The Erengrad docks. I think it's Erengrad. Oh yeah, we're about to have a rebellion, but that's fine. Erengrad, Marienburg, and Lothar. How in the 9? Oh, I can reach you. Oh, I'm gonna do this personally. And Brian, just for you, we're gonna take this banner and I'm gonna give it to the heaviest armored fucker on this team. Let's go. The Hammerers. I'm personally not a huge... I don't like the banner of swiftness, and honestly, I'd get rid of it. But even I have to admit, look at these boys. These are the Hammerers. The elite of the elite, chosen of the High King, screaming so loud in my ears. And now they have fast movement in Strider. Even I have to admit, that's kind of funny. So, there we go. They have the banner. I equipped it. Now, as for the rest of this mangled team that we've composed here, I am going to murder these bastards who made me chase them for so many rounds. Gonna put them here. Actually, the positioning here really blows for cannons. Put them here. Put them like so. Put Malakai here for his buffs. Put Ulrika here to follow. Gotrek and Felix, the goats. Bring you guys over here. Switch you a little bit. And to get rid of this pirate. I hate this pirate. At least the Long Dong Slayer pirates have a purpose, you know? They exist for a reason. What is this team? Are the Hammerers the only unit that's not a... Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, we have these guys who are chilling. And then... Oh yeah, my Grudge Rakers. Grudge Rakers of the gods. I kind of just don't want them to be shot by cannons, you know? Alright. None of these are flyers, so we're gonna go there. It looks like we're chilling. Let's put you guys down there. You guys get ready to fight. Good. Fire! What are these? Oh yeah, we have troll hammers, which will absolutely destroy a chariot, by the way. These guys are gonna just drop their bombs as they fly. Kind of whiff a little bit. Lord's dead. Love to see it. Berserker's kind of dead. Okay, cool. Oh, hey. The Trollhammer torpedoes do outrange them, so that's fine. You guys have range on this. Good. How far does it go? Not very. Okay. The Grim Delvers. Boys! Take aim! This terrain actually is very advantageous for them because we're slightly elevated over the Brotherhood. Not bad. Not great. This was fun. Alright. GG team.
Slayers! Vengeance! Plow through!
These are the regular Thunderers. And sometimes I can't help but wonder if they are just better. The Grudge Rakers are very specific, though. They're like a shotgun, so you want to be close for them. And they themselves are decent in melee, if it comes down to it. I'm not coping, you're coping. What's Malakai shooting at?
Remember character!
I have a quest to go take that back.
My thirst.
We'll shoot those down. Oh, I finally caught this stupid army. That's a grudge struck from the book. 0 lost. Ah, you love to see this. You have insufficient. Oh, you've taken insufficient captives. Lol. I guess we'll just kill him. I told you a grudge from the book. Okay, who are you?
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here. We'll spill your blood.
How am I not at war with you guys yet? You know what? It doesn't really matter.
Malakai McCase.
Because we're going to be at war now. You know what? I'm going to get increased movement speed.
Good when it's someone else exploding. By Grimney,
We're going to move faster, farther, better. Speed, huh? In a perfect world, Malakai is never caught in melee combat. In a perfect world. We don't live in such a world. But in a perfect world. Oh yeah, tradition and innovation. One day we're going to have thunder barges. Of that I promise. So what are... Do we want any of these? I mean, Fizzres is good. You can just go down the line and get them all.
greatest inventor.
It is worth noting that
Demon Slayer.
the levels go high enough now where you can get it all. You don't have to be picky. I already forgot what your army looks like. We'll start with that.
Need a rememberer for this.
We'll go with Executioner next for you, sure. Why not? The Fell-Handed Warrior. Hey, we recovered the the melee attack we just lost.
Not a chance. Demon Slayer. Quickest way through is down.
Hello. Fight me. Alright. It might be time for... That is casualty replenishment rate faction-wide. Alright, we're going for more income from mines and gold, because we have plenty of mines all out and about. This is our Thane inside Ungrim's army. I do like the Keeper of the Gate again. And as this army has none of those things, I think we just run it down. Please. Just keep raiding. Don't, please don't interrupt my recruitment. Let me have the gyro bombers. If you interrupt me, you will suffer. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. Well, remember all those mines I mentioned we had? I think we're running out of them. I need to look up Dwarven swear words so that when I get attacked here... Ooh, a close victory. No. Let's see if we can preserve our Grudge army. And do it better. Okay, so the good news about this army is that it is kind of thick. If I'm being honest. There's not a whole lot like in the... I actually don't know what the preferred catapult deployment is, but we'll go with that. We don't really have like a lot of melee frontline things. But I think this will do. And the fact that their reinforcements coming from here means that they are most likely deploying there. There aren't a whole lot of wolves to interfere with our shenaniganry. They do, unfortunately, have decent obscuration, but with a grudge thrower here, shouldn't be that big of a deal. They are the aggressor, so they will most likely come at me. The Iron Drakes will be exceptional for fighting their... infantry, while the Quarrelers will be very good at fighting out their throwing axes. Although there are a lot of throwing axes. Okay, Quarrelers doing good. Oh, the Iron Drakes are fucking beautiful. Fantastic. We are, of course, in guard mode, which means our units, our ranged assets will not be chasing the enemy, which is very important. Okay. These ones, the Marauder Horsemen, are not quite as important as the throwing axes, because the throwing axes have armor piercing and these guys have anti-large. It all, of course, hurts. But, like, it all adds up at the end of the day, you know? We have our Slayer, who is fighting large things, so we're bringing in our boys. Our Slayer boys to hate us. We're going in. We're going there. These Berserkers are absolutely rolled, so we will get some flanking dwarves. This could be a world first. Could be. Good interference. Good flank. Okay, we'll start shooting at that. Boys and girls, Dowie and friends. GG. Only 46 lost. Most of that were the Longbeards that got poked down from range, but I mean, need I say more? Oh, I can replenish. Interesting. This is not an army that can replenish naturally, but I guess it can replenish from combat. Grimgor failed in his Waff. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. We got our bonus movement speed. We got bonus money from mines. We lost a mine, but that's okay. Gem cutters and obsidian. We do actually have quite a bit of obsidian. Ooh, trade. All right, we'll do this. The guilds may not like it, but I do.
Malakai.
I was going to go for these guys, but I think instead we're going to just rush this. Because I am worried about the Sarling returning and coming here again. I've been burnt once. Let's not have it happen again, shall we?
Demon Slayer.
Our Ungrim army is going to bonk this with the Tsarina in tow. Well done.
The ancestors are here. Dishonored.
Decisive dub, no losses. That'll do. We did almost lose the Slayer, though.
Bane of demons.
It would have died an honorable death.
Less whinging.
Wonder what that attrition's from. Oh, swamplands. Okay, interesting.
Does a win count if I'm still alive? Chasm, 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 ha!
We need to start heading back towards our capital, though. Maybe I just build a new army.
Killed many, more to come.
That might be the play. Don't really... I mean, we have a lot of income. Ward save for Hammerer. Kind of think we just go with the Demon Slayer again. We could go with a Rune Lord. Normally I am a fan of Spellcaster Lords. I normally do enjoy those. Do we think Astrogoth would attack my capital? Yes. Yes, we do. I don't know why that was even a question. Oh, it was level 18 Rune Lord. Okay. What do you got, bud? Wrath and Ruin, Rune of Slowness, Anvil. This bullshit, but that's okay. Alright, we'll bring you back. Don't worry. Prospector Spyglass. So interesting. Not great, but it will do. I'm noticing a trend where I don't have weapons. There's just none. There's no more weapons to go around.
Demon Slayer.
Interesting. So we're at 70, 69. Nice. Oh, this is Garrigan. I was like, this seems really high for a Rune Lord. Duh. It's not a Rune Lord.
Casting the runes.
This looks more like a Rune Lord. Okay. 40, 47, 36, 76. 367. It's pretty tough to pass up Fizzres for the whole army team. That's pretty difficult. I don't believe the Dowie need leadership. Really. When am I going to grow? My goodness. The Astrogoth has gone with the trash army strategy. A bold strategy, Cotton. Somehow cannot recruit dragon slayers in my capital. And these are some of the worst master engineers I've ever seen in my life. I guess Perceptive will do. So we have Deadeye, which is what I have on my other one. We could also go Grudge Raker. Carry a big stick. Huh. Is this a melee master engineer? I feel like you go master engineer for ballistics calibration. Am I not crazy? I mean, I could be crazy, but you know what I mean.
What?
Okay. You have some mercenaries. I just build a... basic bitch slayer army. You know? Might just do that.
This is the past. Lord of
You're
Clan
chilling.
Ungrim.
Cool. Yeah, buildings available. This is going to be a rebellion in like 5 seconds.
What?
Not really much I can do about that. So we're going to upgrade the capital and hope for the best. Even with this coming into play, there'll be a rebellion. That's fine. I don't care. Alright. Take a look at our diplomatic situation. Oslin, how are you dying with no enemies?
Lord of all.
I don't really want to take Oslin's territory, although they do have a gold mine.
Darkling Prince.
So maybe I'm taking that back. I'm hoping that the Rune Lord... Oh. Hey, Daniel. Well, so much for my capital being safe. Mount Gunbad is under attack by 4, count them, 4 fucking Skaven armies. I'm gonna give that to Ungrim. He's gonna go fast. Well, this will be something. So, the good news, if you can call it that.
Santiago thirsts.
The reinforcements are all coming from this direction.
Yes.
So what we need to do
Warhammer.
is we need to hold and clear out this section as fast as possible. Now, it's possible there are hiding Skaven over here. Do I have just like a random ass dwarven warrior put right here? It's kind of annoying that if they're... Okay, whatever. Just they don't get any ideas. So now we're kind of fighting a war on 2 fronts. I don't know why we're all deployed over here, to be honest.
Slay them.
A great deal of this fighting, I think, is going to take place in town.
Slayers.
And if possible,
Slayers.
we don't really want many units over here. In a perfect world, we have warriors that are on the towers to shield block stuff with their silver shields. Then when they come in, we run them down with Doomseekers, and everyone else is on the other side of the map. I think ideally. Because we will need to be over here. And also worth noting, the Plague catapults kind of fuck, as we learned last time. So this will be a very difficult hold over here. I mean, what are these?
Vengeance.
It's pretty... This guy needs to be over here.
They have wronged us.
You are technically a lord. Technically. Ungrim will be on the front line with his Doomseekers. You're here on the front line with your stuff. These guys can shoot 362. Wait, wrong one. 145. Okay, so they're shooting each other. This should be a win on the wall, I think. Probably. Okay. I need to position in such a way that the catapults aren't going to fuck me. If possible. We could even keep Doomseekers like over here. But the rest of them need to be, like, in town. And you can go here. We'll spread out like this so the Plague Claw Catapult. I might be able to trade with this. There's not one here. Okay. That's fine.
Let the vengeance begin.
I guess the Goblin Hero is just going to hang out down here. There's so many units over here. Will 3 Quarrelers be enough to hold this? I don't know. Oh, we have Doomseekers over here. And a Thane. This is going to be a hard fight, team. First of all, I'm really bad at 2 fronts like this. But secondly, I'm like... This side needs to hold as fast as possible. I'll just build that. Maybe it'll help. We break this side, then everyone comes running. We could also just completely abandon this side, but then we're fighting, like, being flanked, and nobody wants that. There may be Sneaky Skaven over here. Nothing's there. We'll want to make sure this is shooting something. Probably those. The Rattling Gunners are far more... You need to shoot those. You need to shoot those as well. You also need to shoot those. And you also need to be in guard mode. Holy shit. Yeah, guard. Good. Let's see how this trade goes. We do have Silver Shields on the Thunder. It's going well. Fantastic. Okay, you can start shooting that. As can this. Alright, what's this side doing? As expected, they're coming out. We're going to do a little bit of what's called a pro gamer move. You are as well. Go. Okay, here. Okay, the Lord is coming up. I believe, what are you? This guy, these should kill together. Could be tough. The catapults are outranging the Quarrelers. Pull these guys back. I'm hoping together these two will win. This is an assassin, a master assassin, so it's 50-50, but... Okay, this has gone well. How's this pro gamer move doing? Where is it? Over here? Fuck. Perfect. This went well. That guy's dead. Doomseekers just thrash. They will demolish infantry. This is a lost wall. Go there. You guys turn around, shoot that. The Slayer, or the Master Engineer, is gone. Excuse me, the Master Assassin. You guys need to turn around and start shooting those. You need to get on those as fast as possible. You do that as well. You guys can find that. The Assassin will come back. Vermin, Valor, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. You guys need to pull back. Time to get the Doomseekers on the wall. Who's this? Another Master Assassin. What do you have? Explosion, good. Those are Bombardiers. Perfect. Time to pull you guys back. That mostly hit. Alright, Ungrim's on the wall. Tretch is here, by the way. Get the warriors on the wall. We'll get the Doomseekers with them as well. Doomseekers are going here. You guys are coming down. Boop, 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 boop. This is fine. We have 1,700 points. We're looking for a 2k boom boom. This is working. We're going to have you chase that down. How's this doing? This side is capitulating. Slowly. Mostly because this is here. We need to be in position to counter him. We're trying to shoot those down. Okay, this is fine. Back over here. You're chilling. What's going on here? These Thunderers have stuck around way too long, as have these Quarrelers. You guys need to just drop and run. Drop and run. These are Storm Vermin. These are Death Runners, which are not great. What are these? Gutter Runner Slingers, which are invisible, naturally. That's an assassin that snuck in. We don't want that. This is a Master Assassin who's being a dick. Doomseekers are on the hunt. Or is he going to build this wall? Not wall, but boom boom. Thunders are getting out. Okay. Clan Rats can fight those. Those are Storm Vermin. We just need... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, you stay here. Kill him. You come here. Shoot that. You guys can also shoot up. What are you guys doing? Get back. Get back. Get out. Ungrim's thumping. Those guys have chased... Oh, these are just regular Slayers. Oh, shit. You know what? Since you've chased to the end of the world, go there. These are dying Storm Vermin. Okay. That guy might go invisible, which would suck. We're going to keep them there just in case. They're not important. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. We'll buff this area, sure. We're going to pull our Thunderers out. We can even put them up here with our Catapult, who is very awkwardly turns. Okay, the Gutter Runners are killing these warriors, which is fine. They were built and bred to slay them. Weird as that sounds, but they're Skaven. That's the truth. Unfortunately, the Doomseekers are being pebbled to death. It happens. I'm gonna lose my Gyro Bombers too. The Slayer, or excuse me, the Assassin will win this. Eventually. We'll have them come in and clean that up. That guy got caught. Those got caught. What are you? Longbeards. More magic on the walls. Where's Tretch? Okay. Kind of want to get this guy out. See if we can get him in there. I don't particularly want to lose Doomseekers, but I think we're going to end up doing that. Like I said, this assassin will win that. I don't know if that will stop them. It might. Put you here. Okay, we're bringing these Doomseekers front and forward, I think. What are these? I have no idea what you're shooting at, Tower, but you have infinite ammo, so I also don't care. Need you there. Need you here. Wall was constructed. Tower is contested. Ungrim is fine. You love to see it. Get the warrior on the wall. Shoot the Storm Vermin, please. Ungrim's just grinding away. We're not going to overcast this time. We're just going to pop it. Bop it! That was pretty good. I like that. The gate has been resecured, for what it's worth. Okay, catapult needs to be here. You guys need to chase him down. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to shoot him. Or I'm not. Fucking obstacles. Maybe I'll shoot him now? Here, we'll stand here. That has to count. I'm going to pull this runesmith back as well. A Doomseeker dying is a sad day, but it's not like the end of the world. But the runesmith is not yet immortal. So I'm not going to tolerate that. We do have... We have a rail gun coming in. A rat gunner, excuse me. Which we cannot have. Need you guys coming in. You're going. You're going. Alright, everybody. Get over here. I need you guys to run those down because you're faster than this guy who's running that down. Fantastic. Oh, I think we're going to do it, team. It's just going to be a lot of clicking. 4 Skaven armies. And we're not done yet. There's still reinforcements. The fact that some of them are a... Build the wall here. I think I just need to build walls everywhere I can. Because the Skaven are slippery, you know? Okay, those guys are going around. That'll be a good flank. Yeah, this side is being overwhelmed. How'd this go? I think he got in? Oh my god. Can you start shooting over here? That'd be interesting. Those are warp fire throwers, so you hate to see it. I might get these guys over here. I might be able to shoot from like up here or something. We'll see how they try to path over there. Thane's in. These guys can just cap the point, I think. Actually, make sure you kill that, please. Okay. I believe this side is completely secure. I hope, anyway. I would be surprised if it's not. So bring you guys in. We're gonna recapture that point. We're chasing down the railguns. We're chasing down that. Okay, back over here, where things are a bit of a mess. Ungrim's grinding. Quarrelers are being shot. We're still vibing. Actually, I'm not going to cast that there. Cast that there. While they're turning. Back. How's this doing? We are casting over this area. That's nice. Do I have something here? We can bring this guy here. That'll do. We can get the Longbeards on the wall. The wall's kind of falling, except for Ungrim. And Doomseekers fight to the death, so... They are unfortunately dying. It looks like this tower cannot be repaired. Oh, the gatehouse is taken. Alright, we're going. That's... These Quarrelers are out of ammo. Ungrim continues the grid fight. I don't actually think I needed to pop those. An assassin has taken that. Will the AI start just pouring in now? I don't know. Okay. Where'd the Thunderers go? They're marching.
The clans unite!
They have been following their orders, unlike a certain something. But that way, everyone's converging.
For the ancestor gods!
It looks like you're vibing. So kind of need to turn around and shoot these guys.
Fast on! I am the
Ungrim will eventually lose that. If we, you know,
War of Vengeance!
leave him to it. And I've left this alone. Don't worry. We have reinforcements just in time.
For the ancestors! Put those dwarven legs!
Wait, what's in this deck?
Through!
Okay, you guys go down here.
Move now! Quarrel
Looks like those Night Runners got owns. I hope anyway.
Dwarves! Ready access! It is
If we can get in there and chop down these rat gunners, I think we've cut most of the damage. The Goblin Hewer hewed. It's hewing rats right now, but it hewed.
for the ancestor gods!
Ungrim's is tied up in endless garbage.
For the ancestor
If I could actually get him to come kill Tretch, that could be a big deal.
ranging target! Fire!
Every Skaven Lord that we kill
Fire on the foe!
is good.
These Urks unworthy!
The only good Skaven is a dead Skaven. I thought that was a red sign.
Long be it!
Oh, these fucking Night Runners. Of course they run off to an area I haven't reinforced. Why wouldn't they? It's fine.
For the
Ungrim is killing the assassin. It looks like the final wave of reinforcements have arrived. Tretch is by himself.
blood!
I don't know if these guys can even shoot from over here.
Go! Move!
I'm gonna get these Doomsakers to chase down Tretch, because killing Tretch would be a big deal. He is stalking. Stay here, I'll get help. Okay. Okay, Tretch, I believe you. I don't believe him. Did I not just tell you to go here? Go get him. You guys stay here. Okay. This will be fine. I don't actually think these guys have vision.
On the way! Nothing can stop us!
So they're pulling everyone down.
Ungrim Iron Fist!
I said eventually Ungrim won't be able to fight these guys, but maybe I lied. Maybe he can, just for all of eternity. Bring those guys there. Bring these over here.
Yes!
Oh, those Rattling Gunners are shattered.
Go!
Just tie them up.
Slayer!
Tie them up. Get them all.
Strike out!
Having 2 units of Doomseekers on them is enough, right? Oh, my poor Rune Master. Or Rune Smith, excuse me. I forgot about you.
They have wronged us
Things are getting lost in this battle.
through!
And I hope you can't blame me, but if you do, well, I don't know. I tried my best, you know?
Longbeards!
Looks like the assassin is falling. Doomseekers are coming. Oh, the Rattling Gunners have returned. Of course they have.
Quarrelers! Move!
Maybe they can shoot down.
On those
We'll position them there and see what they can do. Okay, Tretch should be able to fight that off, I think. Or, I don't know, will he? He is a duelist, but
withdraw!
Ungrim is being surrounded. I have so many healthy units of Doomseekers that I think we'll be okay.
Ready to strike!
You're on foot, right? Yeah.
It's either reckoning.
Oh. You guys, what are you doing? Not fighting, I see. Boys, get to the fight. There's fighting to be had. There's Skaven to slay, your favorite, second favorite thing to slay. Like I said, all we have to do is kill enough Skaven to break them. Alright, I'm gonna pull Ungrim out of this fight. That's a fucking assassin. We need to unite, you know? Gather, Ungrim. We need to unite with our boys. Let's pull on the Thane. The Thane will be here. Slayers will make sure those guys don't return. More Slayers are coming, right? Yes? Okay, they're coming. They're waddling. They may be fast, but they're still just fast for a dwarf team. Let's not push them too hard. Where's Ungrim? Alright, the Slayer King is stuck in combat. It's fine. He'll fight that assassin to the death. He's already killed one. I suppose it should be worded that the assassins, as far as I know, are kind of born and bred to fight dwarves. So, you know, take that with what you will. Why do I not have a thing here? It's gonna take a while. I didn't realize Tretch was healing, or had healing. Split the Doomseekers. Or the Slayers. Tretch will die. Oh, you have been AFK for way too long, my friends. Told you Ungrim will beat this assassin. Will restore his vigor. I don't know why these Slayers aren't fighting. Those are Storm Vermin, which suck to fight. Even for experienced Slayers such as ourselves. Tretch is doing so well. Tretch is doing alarmingly, annoyingly well. We got. Point them this way. Just shoot at whatever you want. I don't care anymore. Just shoot. I don't care as long as you shoot. Make sure I'm pressing this. There's only 2 of them, but press the button. Look at that. Look at it. Shoot them. This is probably not worth spinning on. As Ungrim gets lower, he does get tankier, which is worth noting. It's something worth noting. Take that back. I believe these guys have been out of ammo for a long time. Dragon Slayer's on his way back. We need to come reinforce this. Shoot those, please. Okay. Come here. Go there. We have these Night Runners that are just running their way through our domain, but they're Skaven. They're slippery. They're slippery rats. What am I to do? Okay, we have that getting ready to crash in. We'll start shooting here. You gotta spin to win. Ungrim will eventually fall here. I hope he doesn't. Okay. Our Runesmith is still alive, technically. I just need to kill Tretch. I cannot believe... What are you even healing from? This is my Doomseeker. I didn't know Tretch could heal. Since when? I have no idea. But he is finally broken. Broken does not mean destroyed. Push them from our domain. As long as Tretch isn't dead, the Skaven will never break. But that's not entirely true. The Skaven will probably not break. We did it! We held the line! 4 fucking stacks against the Slayer King. Born, trained, destined to slay the Skaven rats. We'll spin here. Maybe it'll kill him. It's not very good against multi-entities. It just knocked him down, so he didn't take any damage when he was knocked down. Oh. Pyrrhic. Fuck your Pyrrhic victory. This was a heroic victory. I hope the Runesmith's not... The Runesmith lived! Oh. 3 Doomseekers have fulfilled their oath. And a Slayer and a Goblin Hero. 1,972 brave Dowie souls were deployed. And of them, 1,301 fulfilled their oath to the Slayer cult. The rats deployed 6,264. And remember, most of their units were freaking weapon teams. And lost 4,401. The game says Pyrrhic victory. I say, fuck you. That was incredible. The hold of Mount Gunbad. I'm not even memeing its names. That's how you know it's serious. A grudge too far. The enemy has wronged us, but righting this grudge will cost us dearly. Perhaps too dearly. Maybe just this once. We should ignore the slight and focus on the grander objective. There is nothing more important than avenging the grudge. Are we not Dowie? Are we not Slayers? The debt must be settled in blood, and damn the cost. There's a rebellion. Turning and running away under the auspices of coming back with reinforcements is just running away, and the mark of a coward to boost. We got 12% speed by defeating Tretch Craventail. And the Fecundites have claimed the Nemesis crown. Wow. Oh, I gotta be honest, team. I don't think I could top that. We have a legendary quest in the chamber, ready to go off. But I don't think the adrenaline pumps any more than that. I think that was the ultimate climactic conclusion for today. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to see my channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time when I promise we'll do the Grand Adventure. I'd like to complete a few more of these because I do like the gyrocopters. So I'd like to get them a few more buffs if we can. I'm assuming this covers gyro bombers as well. But you can let me know if it doesn't. But so I'd like to do some more if we can. But all that and more is to explore next time. Feel free to join the Discord description down below, and I will see you next time.